All right, so I'm gonna show everybody how to open up the back patio on the Grand Design Momentum G-Class 21G. All right, so obviously the first thing that you're gonna wanna do is to unlatch it, and then it's just simply going to drop. It's spring assisted, so it's not gonna be a ton of weight that you're gonna have to hold up, but I mean, you'll feel it, but it definitely is assisted in dropping down for you. So we'll go ahead and get that drop down, and then we'll take a look at what it takes to put the railing system up around it and get that set up to be able to enjoy this back deck. All right, so as you can see, they came down real easily. What it does is it actually hangs from these cables. The cables actually will come off, and the ramp will then lay flat, or I'm sorry, lay down to the ground to be able to load any motorcycles, side by sides or anything into it, or just to be able to walk up and down the ramp if the deck's not needed or wanted. We'll show you that process in another video, but right now that's the first step. What you want to do is just basically just have it drop, and it just hangs from those cables. There's no support underneath, no support needed for that. So the next step is going to be to put the railing up around it. They just simply unbuckle basically, and then you lean them up and then they lock in. So I'll show you that process as well too. So as you can see, that goes very easy as well too. All it is the railings literally just stand up, they lean up, and then there are two clips here. I'll show you this right here. Those just, that's what holds it in place. So this leg fits into that bracket there, and then just simply lock it in place. That's locked there to where that won't move or anything. Same thing, you got the same piece over here as well too, right there. Does the exact same thing. Now to close the gate, what I found is when there's weight, so when someone's standing on the deck, especially somebody like me who might be a little bit bigger, a guy, you know, that weighs, you know, 200 pounds or more, it's going to put pressure down on that. It's going to cause this to dip, and then actually it'll rub here. So if you stand off to the side or just do it from the bottom, but that there locks the gate to where dogs, pets, kids, you're closed off to that. So like I said, you're probably going to want to set that up and have that actually like that all the time, because there's no steps or anything to come down. But that's pretty much it. And then just open it, just slide that and then open it up. All right, so this next step is going to be optional. So as you see right here, there's a small gap between the railing and the back of the back wall of the actual RV. So there are attachment screens that will slide on and close that gap. So that'll prevent any dogs, pets, kids from getting between that. Like I said, it's optional. We don't use it a ton, but it's definitely there if needed. So I'll show how those are installed. There's a track on the left side. The screen slides onto that, and then there's latches with some straps where the those 3 holes on the side of the screen on the side rail. There's 3 straps to just wrap around that to hold those in place. So fairly simple to do. So I'll show you that. So that's an additional screen, and those each individual strap can be tightened to tighten that up. All right, so the next thing with the patio that's related to the patio is the 3-season door, screen door. So that door there it's a solid door. Glass operates just like a storm door does in your house, where the top pane of glass slides down. In order to travel, that top pane has to be in the down position. It cannot be in the top. That'll slide down and that'll break if it's actually up top. So make sure anytime that you're loading up, you're traveling, that those top panes of glass are slid down. So the 3-season, the screen actually opens to where the middle portion is open to be able to pass through. And then I'll also show you how we like to do it, where actually the entire doors open up to where the back is entirely exposed. So it's just a simple lock there, and then these slide open here. And then in order to then open these up completely, there's a little strap here. You just want to pull down on that, push this, and then that opens up completely like that. And then the same thing on this side to be able to open up the entire back and have it opened up completely to there. So to close it, it's that simple as well too. Just leave this push closed, take it, it'll lock in place. You'll want to do the same thing on this side as well too. Take it, you'll hear it lock in place, and then slide both of these over till they meet, and then lock it. Like I was saying about the glass, you want to make sure that this top pane of glass is actually down when you travel. So that's in the up position. So there's glass here, glass here. This does the same thing. So this is glass, it's down all the way. This is screen here. So a cool evening, you can definitely have that open, have a nice breeze through here. So again, just watch it when you close this, that the latches are down here at the bottom. Just make sure it doesn't drop. Now it will lock, you know, a quarter of the way down, or probably about actually a third of the way down. So just like how a storm door in a house would work. Okay, so the process to collapse the railing system on the deck is fairly simple. It's literally just doing everything in reverse from what you did to set it up. So first thing you're going to want to do is unlatch the gate, and then basically from there you're going to unlock the 2 legs at the bottom, and then just fold in the extension panels, I'll call them. Fold them in, buckle them down, and then just lay everything, or you'll buckle them down after you lay it down. But you'll see, pretty simple and pretty quick as well too. So don't forget to buckle your straps here, and then the bungee right there. Same thing here. You'll unlock this, you'll push it back, you'll simply just lift, open, and then just let it fall to you, and then this piece you're going to just fold back onto itself. there, bungee. That's all there is to it. And then from there, you're just simply gonna lift it and close it. Again, it's a super simple process. They couldn't have made it any easier. Literally 30 seconds, it's collapsed and closed up.